Hi you guys, welcome again. It's Jerusha and I'm showing you a new hat that I got, and I wanted to say a few more things that I will say in just a minute. Hi, I'm back. I had to take another little break. Wow, I actually had to change to a different setting in my house. So I look like a giantess here because I'm sitting in a little couch in our attic and I am shot from below. Anyway, well, I was getting ready to share with you this hat that I got. They sell it on Etsy as well. It's handmade, hand knit hat for dreadlocks. If you just look up ponytail hat, you'll find it on Amazon, and it might pop up on Etsy as well. It comes in a couple different colors. I thought maybe I got the taupe color, but this is a grayish, and it's knit, and it's very cool. I actually, this part right here goes up further, but before I got on video here, I realized it just like covered all my dreads, and I didn't want to pull it down over my eyes more to make it show more dreads. So I actually turn this under so it pops out a little bit more. But yeah, you want to put your dreads up in a ponytail up above, and it's kind of like a visor type idea. Like I had the other visor in one of the first original couple videos I had. Also, in my gauges, I'm wearing a little fox earring. I put those in here because I think foxes are so cute. I just love them so much. They're so beautiful and cute. So, wearing this, I am, let's see. I went to work for the first time today that I had my hair down. Right now it's not down, but I had it down today. All of it. I didn't put it up. I didn't have any barrettes in it. And my clients did not mention it. So I think that means that it was good enough. Looked good enough. And it'll look good enough for me too. I haven't washed it since yesterday morning. And I put the Dreadlocks tightening gel on, and they feel good and hard. Like hard, tight, not heavy, but there's a lot of hold on each individual dread. And I like that. I like that feeling because it's not a sticky kind of gel. It doesn't feel sticky right now that it's dry. It feels like just dry, and it almost feels like maybe it's absorbing some oil. I think she said in one of her videos, now I remember I watched it earlier today with my husband because I was trying to show him Aylin Leslie, describe her to him, and then I said, well, let's just watch one of her videos from her Dreadlocks website. And we watched her video, a couple of her videos, and she was describing the basic maintenance, basic at-home dread maintenance, and she described how the gel, the tightening gel, if you apply it roots to ends, that it can regulate the scalp, your oil production on your scalp. And I'm like, gosh, that's very cool, because I'm not used to gel. Well, for one, having fine hair that's straight, I didn't use gel. The only time I used gel was when I used to get perms. And so the scalp aspect, like actually applying the gel where it might touch your scalp and that it might regulate the oil production, is like a new concept to me. So even though I had watched her video like 3 times at least before today, it started to sink in like that, it's been hot here in Portland today and the last several days, and my scalp doesn't feel oily at all. In fact, I sort of like had to go ahead and put a tiny bit of this pomade on a couple of my dreadlocks up here just to see what it looked like, just to kind of put it there, because it's gonna be hard for me not to use this. So I did it, and I loved the way it smelled on my hand and on my hair, and I asked my husband to smell it. So wore my hair down for work. I think this is a big plus. This is a success as far as dreadlocks go. And I've got a professional job. It's not an artistic job. It's not a creative job. It is a professional job in the medical field, okay? And it requires people to have a high level of trust in me because I am doing some high level work with them. And I don't want to be extremely specific with you, but I'm just telling you that, you know, for me to have dreadlocks and for me to have this tattoo, and also for me to look young, you know, younger than I am even at 40. And I work with all different age groups in my job, and so it's important for me to be professional, to look professional, to dress professional, and to come across to them professionally. So for me to wear my hair down in the dreads after 5 weeks of having them is like, and using the Dolly Locks products, it speaks for Dolly Locks, good products. It also speaks for my dread specialist, Debbie at Dreadlocks Salon, being able to have my dreads look good after this 5 week period of time where it could be looking very awkward right now. It could be looking like I would want it to, you know, always be up in a ponytail. In fact, 10 years ago or so, whenever I had the dreadlocks the first time, I did every single time I went to work, I wore my hair in a ponytail. My level of trust in me, because I am doing some high level work with them, and I don't want to be extremely specific with you, but I'm just telling you that, you know, for me to have dreadlocks and for me to have this tattoo, and also for me to look young, you know, younger than I am even at 40. And I work with all different age groups in my job, and so it's important for me to be professional, to look professional, to dress professional, and to come across to them professionally. So for me to wear my hair down in the dreads after 5 weeks of having them is like, and using the Dolly Locks products, it speaks for Dolly Locks, good products. It also speaks for my dread specialist, Debbie at Dreadlocks Salon, being able to have my dreads look good after this 5 week period of time where it could be looking very awkward right now. It could be looking like I would want it to, you know, always be up in a ponytail. In fact, 10 years ago or so, whenever I had the dreadlocks the first time, I did every single time I went to work, I wore my hair in a ponytail. People wanted to see my dreadlocks, and I would sometimes take it down just for them, my coworkers, to see it, but I was not comfortable wearing my hair down. It just was not going to happen. And that was a less professional job than this one I have right now. It was a less, like a lower level job that I had. Like I had a bachelor's degree level job there in a professional environment, and now I have a master's degree level job in a professional environment with it more, even more heavily on the medical side of the profession. So, I'm doing it right this time, the dreadlocks. Also, I want to let you know one of the reasons about dreadlocks, that one reason that I got the dreadlocks is because, and I'm going to read you this quote from someone that texted me. She's a little bit older than me. She's a distant cousin of mine. And when I shared my link to my videos on YouTube with her, she said, "Seems like a lot of work. Guess I don't get the whole dreadlocks thing. LOL." And then I said to her, "Yeah, I don't get it either." That is what makes it so interesting to me. How many people keep going back to the dreadlocks? It is supposed to be low maintenance, but yet you have to look presentable. It is very interesting. Something else I wrote to someone else, a friend of mine, not a cousin, but a friend. Let's see here. She told me about a friend of hers who's getting, who's wanting to get her daughter, a friend of hers' daughter is wanting to get dreadlocks. So this is what she said. My friend said, "Can you send a picture of you with dreads?" A friend of my friend's since second grade, her 19-year-old daughter is looking into dreads, and I told her, "Yours look nice when I saw you," and now they are complete. So I saw her when I had sporadic dreads in June when I was in Pennsylvania. She wanted to see them. And then it says, and I said to her, oh, I sent her a picture. I sent her this picture here. That one. Yay. And then she showed it to her daughter, or to her friend at least, who has the 19-year-old daughter. And I said, yeah, there is always a messy day / time / weeks, etc. But that is what they mean when they say it is a dread journey. I didn't understand what they meant when these people talk about the dreadlocks, saying it is a journey. It is a self-strengthening journey, getting used to how little control you have over some aspects of how you look and how to control it. How to make other people happy enough with how you look so that you are presentable in your life. So that it is actually one of the pros. That is actually one of the pros to letting your kids see dreads. There's a form letter online that I found to give to your parents if you want dreads and you want to convince them to let you have dreads. It is a little bit about that aspect of the self-strengthening aspect of getting dreads, being a pro to getting them. There's a legitimate need. This is also me saying this. There is a legitimate need to make yourself presentable for various situations, and that is something that is hard, but important to learn. And then my friend said, interesting philosophy behind it all. Smiley face. So, this is these are some of the things that I've been thinking about. You know, why get dreads? I did mention that in one of my previous videos. Why did I get them? Why I like the curly hair aspect. And these dreads give me my hair sectioned in like pieces, gives it more of a coarse look, and it gives it more body and fullness. Also, there really is a low maintenance aspect to it. I'm starting to see it lately, today and yesterday. I feel like my hair is lower maintenance, and that was the case when I had a perm. For about 2 years straight, I would get perms, spiral perms, in around 2000. And I thought it was very low maintenance. That, yeah, it was different. It was like my hair is normally straight and flat, and so I had to keep it maintained to make it have a little bit more body, so it wasn't just flat and oily looking. And so I am getting the low maintenance feeling of this right now. So it's like an upfront investment, and I do need to go get maintained, you know, but I did with like straight hair. I would have to get special haircuts. My haircuts were like 45 bucks each because I had to go to a stylist who knew how to cut my hair in the seamless layers. Well, yeah, the dreadlocks cost a lot of money to get them put in, and then every 5 weeks or whatever, then I'm going to go back and get them maintained for a while until they're mature so that they don't look super frizzy. That's also upfront cost. But once they become mature and stuff, and also, you know, that I won't need to have as much upfront cost in maintenance. They feel like I don't have to blow dry them. I don't have to style them a whole lot. When I went to work this morning with the hair down, I had not done anything except finger comb in front of the mirror and put a tiny bit of the pomade right here, just a little, but that was really barely even to style it. And then that was low maintenance for work, going to work like that. Let's see. So you don't have to use all these expensive products that I've been showing you. You know, dolly locks, they're expensive. I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of money on your products, but you should, I would say, definitely invest in a good shampoo, for sure. Then you can make up your own saltwater spray, sea salt water spray for a tightening spray. I would say a moisturizer for at least the ends, if not like something throughout. Coconut oil is a really good basic moisturizer that you could use sparingly to moisturize your scalp maybe. Also, argan oil is a good one you can get. Pure argan oil. Don't just get the stuff that says argan all over the place and it's like an advertisement for argan, because you want to get pure if you're going to try to be simple, basic, and cheap, inexpensive. This is just my experience. This is what I would do if I wasn't going to be spending a lot of money on my dreadlock products. And also, I would recommend trying Dolly Locks. I would, because her tightening sprays that she has, just take one, just get one. And her tightening sprays have a lot of moisturizing components to them, even though they're for tightening. And they have a sea salt spray. They have sea salt in them and aloe, which are tightening, pretty sure. And then they've got coconut water in them, which is a moisturizing component. You don't want to be too drying on these dreads. It's a balance. It's a delicate balance. And gel. You know, maybe you want to buy just aloe gel. I haven't tried just plain old aloe vera gel as a gel to use on your hair. It will take a little longer to dry than I think that the gels do that they sell in the store as just basic gels, because aloe vera does take a little longer to dry. And I noticed that this gel for tightening that I get from Dreadlocks does take a little longer to fully dry and like harden up in this nice crunchy way that I like. But that is my experience with it. So I'm not a total expert, but I do, you know, I am paying attention to it. And I also am aware that not everyone wants to spend a whole crap load of money on their dreadlock maintenance. So I'm having fun with it because I can, but I don't think I would need to spend this much money on stuff. I would get a good shampoo, one good shampoo. I would get a gel of some kind, and that has aloe vera in it, the aloe vera type gel. And then I would also get a tightening spray. Pretty much that's it. And the tightening spray, you could use a sea salt water one that you mix up. So I think that's everything. I just got a question. Yay, my first question comment says, how many dreadlocks do I have? The person said that they have about 30, and they think that they have similar hair type to mine. I have been meaning to count these dreadlocks, and I have not gotten around to it because I've been having so much fun. And especially because some of these are interlocked. I can't pick them out right now because the interlocked ones, well, that one's an interlocked one. Oh no, sorry. That's the drawstring to this hat. That's funny. Okay, so the interlocked ones, a lot of them are pretty skinny, and so they still haven't dreaded up. The interlocked ones will dread up.